Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous. Not really. I know I'm not. I'm YouTube famous now. There's like a hair hanging off of here. Available in 2020. The album. Fringy fan. Dad. And. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause I'm sure hard to handle now. Mess around. Little Black Crows for you. Okay, I love the Black Crows back in the day. I always would be out in the concert fields wiggling. Did y'all wiggle back in the day? Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, before we get into this video, I want to give a little shout out. We're going to talk about Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul today. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's kind of the hottest drama that's going on. Well, not really. But anyway, first I want to give a little bit of a shout out to Tammy Johnson, who, here's her tweet to me. She has been a long time OG Wolfpacker over here, followed my channels, and just been so sweet to me for the longest time. She tweeted me out, Peter Monn, my two favorite YouTube famous now boys, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart, blue heart. I still deserve a shout out for waiting a whole night with no vlog. How's a girl supposed to sleep? LOL, love you. Because the other night, I did not post my vlog until like 5 a.m. in the morning. So if you don't know, I have 5 channels, okay? And I know people hate when I say this. I know, don't hate me. But anyway, one of my channels is a vlog. I vlogged for like an hour. Last night's was an hour and a half almost. Hour and 15 minutes, I think. Anyway, I vlog for like an hour and a half every night. People say it's like a podcast. That's what people hate that I say. But then I also have a Peterisms channel, my motivation channel. Today I talked about how today is the 2-year anniversary of me being a vegetarian since I made that decision. I have a booktube channel over there, which today I reviewed the new book by Silence of the Lambs author Thomas Harris. It's his newest book out in 13 years. And then I have a review channel, and I have a fun little review over there for you guys today too. So welcome to the world of Peter Monn, nonstop videos. You too can watch 3 hours of Peter Monn. So anyway, let's talk about Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul. Now, I've made a couple videos in the last week, and if you have watched my videos, you know I'm so devastated, you guys. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang, dang, ding-dong. Ding. Hold on a second. I need my chapstick. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? No, I don't think that I can make it to the women's league tonight, Jane. No, I'm too upset, Jane. I'm too upset. Well, Jana's fake. No, not Jana Williamson from the women's league. Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau. They're fake. What, you call them take? Oh, Tana and Jay, I get it, because they take everybody's money. Oh, because that $50 slide up. Did you watch it too? I know, a horrible audio, 2 minutes, I know. You paid $75, oh my Lord. Well, I got mine back. Did you get yours back? Oh, you did, okay. Well, maybe we can go out to have a ladies' lunch one of these days since I can't make it to the women's league, because I'm so upset. Well, it's all fake, Jane, it's all fake. Well, all right, Jane, I'll talk to you later, goodbye. So anyway. I don't know what I'm more surprised about. A, that it's all fake. I'm so surprised at the wedding of Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau. Capture my surprise. Hold on. That's my surprise look. I don't know if I'm more surprised by the fake wedding of Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau, or the fact that they're continuing this charade. That is what I'm so surprised by, in all honesty. And if you've watched my videos, you know, okay? I was rooting for them. Like, I wanted this to be real so bad. Like, I really, really did, okay? I mean, I am not a real lover of either one of them, but I've watched them, I mean, obviously, but I've watched them for a while, you know, and I was kind of like, I really hope this is real. Like, I like Tana Mongeau and Jake together, and this is the thing that kills me about it, right? Like, they're obviously good friends now, okay, to concoct this wedding, to concoct all this whole story up, to concoct all of this, and there's still people literally out there that are like, don't talk about Tana and, don't talk about Jana, don't talk about Tana. I can't keep up with it, okay? Don't talk about Tana and Jake. It's real love. It's real love all day long, okay? No, it's not. It's a bunch of fakery all day long. I'm so upset about it. And this is the thing, right? Like, they're obviously close enough and good enough friends that they could have just been good enough friends, and then we could have all sat there, like Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, even though, listen, Bradley Cooper is happily married and all of that, but we could have sat there and been like, but what if, right? Like, you know, in another world, in a perfect world, what if? And then if they became friends, and then over time they started hanging out, and then it turned into something, I'm still holding out that at some point these two might actually fall in love. But no, they're still they've gone their separate ways. Jake's in Europe, and Tana's still, I don't know. So anyway, it's all over the Twitter. So today, on the Twitter, they put up, this is on trending, okay? A fake wedding is trending on Twitter. What? We don't have better things to be worried about? Apparently not. Speculation that the Jana wedding was faked for views begins to bubble. Speculation? It's getting hot in here, so take off. Anyway, okay. In the latest episode of a reality show, Tana Mongeau said the wedding was for fun and content. Additionally, reports emerged that the pair did not obtain a marriage license before the big day. And then Clever News said, well, Tana Mongeau admitted that her wedding to Jake Paul was all for fun and content. And they showed a clip of the video from, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. That reality show. Tana turns 21. Okay, not Tana gets married to Jake Paul, but Tana turns 21. And now the fact that you had to pay $50 to watch it live, but they're also including footage in the show, really makes me feel it's a lot for the show too. So anyway, I mean, I don't know why we even doubt that at this point. Daily Mail celebrity, YouTube star Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau did not obtain a marriage license before their Las Vegas wedding. Keemstar put out, there was no marriage license in Jake Paul and Tana's wedding at all. Those poor kids that paid $50 to watch a fake wedding with no audio. And then it goes on and on and on. And the thing that's funny to me about this is that TMZ actually spotted this like a couple days ago, because when I did my last video about them, I read a TMZ article where Logan Paul said that they would only last a month and on and on and on. And in the TMZ article, they said that there was no marriage license from, I think it's Clark County, that was obtained. Well, when you go in here and you further look at this, it's really, really interesting. I don't know where I read this article. Here for the tea, she also has all of the receipts up on her Instagram, so I will link her below so you guys can go check her out. Her Instagram looks fantastic these days. So anyway, but she has all the receipts on her Instagram showing like where you look for the marriage license, and that people actually looked up Tana Mongeau and that she doesn't show anything. The thing that's interesting about the Clark County marriage license place or whatever where you go to do this is that it's like real time updated, okay? And that is how reporters knew when Britney Spears, I think this might have been in a TMZ article, I don't know, or maybe it's on her Instagram. I saw this somewhere. This is how they knew that Britney Spears had gotten married, because reporters watch this website like all the time to see like who's applied for a marriage license or who is like famous that's in, you know, Vegas that would apply to it. No Tana Mongeau license over there. She didn't get married, okay? So she doesn't have a legal marriage license. It also said something on there that the person that officiates the wedding has to have some kind of like legal way to do that. Now, I'll tell you what's interesting about this is that I actually got married in Las Vegas. Everybody says I say Vegas wrong. I know, I don't know how to say it right. But we actually got married there, and we got married by one of our very, very best friends. But our marriage at the time, this was before marriage equality had been passed. And this was not a legal marriage binding by law. It was we had a wedding. It wasn't a legal marriage, right? So did Tana Mongeau have a wedding? It appears that she did have a wedding. Is it legally binding? It appears that it is not, okay? And so anyway, but I will tell you this, when we got married, we had to have an officiant from the state of Nevada in the room, and he had to say a few things, and he also had to sign the paperwork, even though it wasn't legal. It was a wedding that took place, and I do not know what all that means or whatever, but then we got legally married. Well, you know what? Our 8-year wedding anniversary is this month. That's from our wedding that we had, because we had a wedding. But when we got legally married, that was in, I think, 2014, yeah, that was like 3 years later or something like that when the law got passed. So anyway, and we got married in the state of Indiana, and then 2 days later they changed the law, and then you guys know how that all went down the hill. But anyway, we were actually on the cover of USA Today too for that. My husband and I were getting married. So anyway, okay, Tana Mongeau, she responds, oh, now she's changed her name to Tana Paul, okay? She responds and says, to Clever News, she says, I understand people's frustration with this soundbite from the show, and it's the last thing I want to talk about right now, but obviously I just uploaded an 8-minute YouTube video on how much I love Jake, and am not trying to look like that much of a sociopath, ha 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 ha. I filmed those. Confessionals for the show a long time ago for fun and content. Soundbite was from a very long sentence, LMAO, and was a little salty to see it pulled out of context. Now she's coming for MTV. Girl, did you watch reality TV? You wanted to be on a reality show bad enough. Do you know what the people that are on reality shows complain about the most? Editing. That's what they constantly complain about. That's not what I said. Do you ever watch Real Housewives of whatever county, the reunion? It was just on last night. They constantly are complaining about editing. For fun and content, soundbite was from a very long sentence, LMAO, and was a little salty to see it pulled out of context. I understand, though, that MTV has their own creative, and that these episodes are airing very late, especially in timing with the wedding. I'm not tripping. I know that things have moved too fast and are unconventional and confusing, but I love Jake. I truly do, in the weirdest effing way. Every second of this roller coaster ride has been so fun and crazy. I hate that it'll probably always come with owing people some explanation, especially with so many things coming out, like the show, which is quite behind. But I know that's kind of the life we signed up for. I don't know. I'll F off, she says. And a lot of people have a lot of things to say in here. Jana Forever, thank you for taking time out of your life right now to give us an explanation for anything at all. Know that we love you so much, and your personal life struggles are so much more important than anything else, and above any frustration, we're all sending you good vibes. So they apparently still believe. I feel like it was more of a community-wide confusion, at least from your real fans. Even I got whiplash watching those videos a day apart, and I love you. You don't owe an explanation. It's like if you read half a book and stop because you think it's gonna end a certain way. No, she doesn't owe anybody an explanation, but I mean, if she wants to continue the con, then I guess she has. For me, I don't buy it, okay? I don't believe it. There's no wedding license. And she didn't even, like, and listen, if you're gonna plan a marriage like this, and you know, if you are a celebrity, and you know that people are gonna come for you, you know that because people are gonna be talking about prenups and all this kind of stuff, you're at least gonna make sure that it's legally binding, okay? Because that's the first thing that people are probably gonna look for, is if they think it's not real, is there a marriage license? And if there's no marriage license, you know, then that probably means that no, it's not legally binding. And a lot of people told me, like when I did my video the other day, they were like, there were so many people that were at the wedding. There were people that they didn't even know that were at the wedding. And yet there were a lot of people, close family and stuff, close friends of theirs, close YouTubers of theirs, that were not at the wedding, which is extremely interesting to me. You know, at the end of the day, to be really honest with you, I don't really care if they're married or not, okay? But why continue the con? For the reality show? Like, that doesn't even make any sense to me, okay? Why not just come out and say that? She never says, I'm in love with Jake. She says, I love Jake, too, which is the other thing, you know? I think that most new brides and grooms have the ability to say, I'm in love with this person, instead of just saying, I love them. I love a lot of people. It doesn't mean I want to be married to them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, okay? There's a lot of people out there I love. I don't want to be married to them. Not at all, okay? But, so I don't know. What do you guys say? Do you think this is real? Do you think this is the real deal all day long? I'm actually going to put a poll up right here. Do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake? Who'd care? You need more proof. Let's say that, you know? And the thing is this, okay? If they went and just did this on their own and then came out and said, hey, we got married, it was really fast, I know nobody believes me, whatever, then it would kind of be like, who really cares? Like, this is their own business, okay? And this is where when the fans come and they say, well, it really isn't anybody's business, blah, 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 who'd care anyway. Okay, I understand that. I get that, right? But when you're making videos about it and you're putting it in reality shows and you're showing Instagram footage constantly and you're having a swipe up to go to a live show where people are paying $50 plus to watch this, well, then it becomes kind of a different issue, doesn't it? Then it becomes that you've gotten people to buy into you. Then there's a financial agreement that some fans have made. I mean, they've taken time. They've spent money on this, right, as fans. And so, and you've done that. It's not like you just went to the side, went and got married and came back and said, okay, we got married because we're in love. You like showed all this, right? Got people invested in it. It's in the reality show. And for what reason? I don't know, you know, because obviously we had to get it in there. So it's interesting to me, you know? It's like they were only dating for a couple months and they were engaged for a month. The show was filmed a long time ago. People didn't believe it, but it was long enough that it made it into the show. I'm very, very confused. So anyway, put it in the comment section below what you guys think. Vote on the poll. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.